If an insurance agent ever says this one sentence, walk away, because it's the biggest red flag in the entire industry, and it could cost you thousands of dollars, years of stress, and a policy that protects them more than it protects you. Pause, then build even more curiosity. Most people never see this red flag coming. In fact, it sounds friendly. It sounds helpful. It sounds like the agent actually cares about you. But the moment you hear it, the entire conversation is already going in the wrong direction. Add weight. Today, I am exposing the #1 red flag you must watch out for whenever you talk to any insurance agent, and when you hear it, you should politely end the conversation and run the other way. Then make it irresistible, and trust me, if someone you love is about to buy a policy, send them this video before they sign anything. Welcome back to InsureByte, the channel where we peel back the truth about insurance, without the confusing jargon, without the pressure, and definitely without the industry's favorite scare tactics. Because let's be real, talking to an insurance agent can feel a lot like stepping into a car dealership. Suddenly, you're being told, this is the best option for you. Don't worry, you don't need to read all that. Let's go ahead and get the paperwork started. And the entire time, you're wondering, is this person actually helping me, or helping themselves? Here's the truth, most people don't know. Life insurance is one of the best ways to protect your family, but only when you buy it the right way, from the right person, with the right guidance. But the insurance world is full of traps. Policies that cost way more than you need. Terms that sound harmless but lock you in for decades. Cash value promises that don't match reality. And agents who, let's just say, don't always put your interest first. Most people don't spot these traps until it's too late. They buy the wrong policy, pay too much for years, and only realize the mistake when they need to use the policy, and the fine print hits them like a brick. But not you. Not after today. Because in this video, we're breaking down the one red flag that instantly tells you an agent is steering you wrong, plus 6 more dangerous warning signs that smart buyers should never ignore. By the time you finish this video, you're going to know how to identify a bad agent in the first 60 seconds, how to protect yourself from being oversold, how to choose the right policy without feeling pressured, and how to make sure every dollar you pay actually protects your family. So if you've ever felt confused, overwhelmed, or intimidated when talking to an insurance agent, that ends today. Let's get started. If an insurance agent ever tells you, this policy is perfect for everyone, that's your cue to smile politely and run. Because insurance, especially life insurance, is never, ever a one-size-fits-all product. Every single person has a different income, different responsibilities, different financial goals, different kids' ages, different debts, different health conditions, and different timelines. So when an agent claims one policy works for everyone, what they're really saying is this: I don't know your situation, and I don't care to ask. This red flag exists for one reason: commission. Most of the agents who use this line are pushing the policy that pays them the most, not the one that protects you the best. And because many policies have complex structures, confusing riders, and different cash value systems, an agent may try to avoid explaining these differences by pretending you don't need to know them. But insurance done right is deeply personal. A responsible agent will ask you, what is your monthly budget? Do you have children? Do you have a mortgage? What debts would your family be stuck with? Are you financially supporting parents? How long do you need protection? Do you want temporary coverage or lifelong coverage? Are you thinking about wealth transfer? A bad agent won't ask any of that. They'll treat you the same as a 22-year-old single guy, a 45-year-old mom of 3, and a 60-year-old business owner, as if they all magically need the same product. Here's the truth: a good policy protects your family. A bad agent protects their commission. So if you ever hear perfect for everyone, recognize it as the #1 red flag in the industry. Because the only thing that's perfect for everyone is honest advice, and unfortunately, not everyone gives it. Whenever an agent tells you don't worry about the details, what they really mean is, if you understood the details, you wouldn't buy this. Life insurance policies are built on details. Every line, every clause, every rider, every exception, every condition. These details determine how much your family gets when they get it, what's covered, what's not covered, how your premium works, how your cash value grows or doesn't grow, what causes the policy to lapse, how quickly it can drain your wallet. In other words, the details are the product. So why do shady agents skip explanations? Simple. Because rushed customers don't notice the traps. For example, a policy might include a rider that increases your premium every 5 years. Another might reduce your death benefit if you miss just one payment. Another might promise cash value growth but not explain that you won TC meaningful growth for 10 to 15 years. A dishonest agent will skim past these and say things like, it's standard, it's included. Everyone gets this. You don't need to read all of that, but a trustworthy agent does the opposite. A good agent slows down. They explain every major detail clearly. They walk you through the numbers. They show you both the pros and the limitations. They make sure you understand exactly what you're buying. because transparency builds trust and pressure destroys it. Here's your rule of thumb. If an agent avoids explaining something, that's exactly the thing they don't want you to see. Never sign a policy because someone told you don't worry about it. Your family deserves better. You deserve better. And any agent who respects you will never skip the details that protect your future. If an agent ever says, "This deal ends today," or "You have to sign now," that's not a professional. That's a salesman in panic mode. And here's the truth. There is no nitrogen monoxide such thing as a limited time offer in life insurance. There are no holiday sales, no Black Friday discounts, no one-day only premium drops. Life insurance pricing comes from actuarial tables, not flash promotions. So when an agent creates urgency, it's a tactic, not a benefit. Why do bad agents pressure you? Because pressure shuts down your critical thinking. It keeps you from comparing quotes. It keeps you from asking questions. It keeps you from reading the policy. And it ensures they get the sale before you realize the product is wrong for you. Common pressure lines include, "If we don't do this today, you might lose eligibility. This rate won't last. The sooner we start, the better. We have to lock this in now." Anyone serious about protecting their family acts immediately. Notice the guilt, the fear, the emotional push. This is manipulation, plain and simple. A good agent will never rush you. They'll encourage you to compare options. Talk with your spouse. Read the policy, think it over, ask questions, evaluate your budget, choose calmly and confidently. Because real professionals know this. Long-term protection should never come from a split-second decision. If an agent pressures you, that's a sign they're more worried about their paycheck than your peace of mind. Life insurance is a long-term commitment. It deserves long-term thinking. And anyone who tries to force you into a fast decision doesn't respect your intelligence or your family's future. One of the most common and most dangerous lines a bad agent will use is, "This isn't just insurance, it's an investment." Now listen closely. Whole life insurance can build cash value. It can be used in smart financial strategies. It can be part of long-term wealth planning. But here's the mistake agents make. They sell whole life as if it's a magic money machine. They'll say things like, "Your money grows guaranteed. It's better than the stock market. It's tax-free wealth. This will make you rich." And this is where people get misled. Whole life insurance is not designed to make you rich. It's designed to provide lifetime coverage, slow, stable, cash value growth, tax-advantaged savings, liquidity for big expenses, estate planning benefits. But it also comes with realities most agents conveniently skip. It takes years to build cash value. Often 10 to 15 years. It's much more expensive than term life if you stop paying. You can lose the policy entirely. The returns are not stock market level. Much of your early payments go to fees, so why do some agents push whole life so aggressively? Because the commissions are significantly higher, sometimes 8 to 10 times higher than term insurance. That's why shady agents oversell it, not because you need it, but because they do. Does whole life have real value? Absolutely. For the right person, high earners, business owners, people doing estate planning, people needing tax-advantaged tools, people wanting guaranteed lifelong protection. But for the average family, term life is simpler, cheaper, and more practical. The red flag isn't whole life itself. The red flag is an agent who calls it an investment or claims it SDONLY. Smart choice. Insurance should protect your family, not be sold like a get-rich-quick scheme. A huge red flag, and one that hurts families the most, is when an agent tries to sell you a policy far outside your budget. They'll say things like, "It's just a couple $100 a month," or "You can figure it out. It's worth it." Or "Don't think about the price. Think about your family." This is emotional manipulation wrapped in financial pressure. Here's the reality. The number one reason life insurance policies lapse get canceled is because the premium becomes too expensive. Not because people stop caring about their family, but because real-life bills don't disappear. A good agent will ask your budget first, respect your limits, build a policy around what you can comfortably afford, recommend coverage that won't become a burden, prioritize long-term sustainability. A bad agent tries to guilt you into paying more. Why? Because the bigger the premium, the bigger the commission. But overspending on insurance is one of the costliest mistakes families make. Here's the painful truth. A policy you can't afford is a policy your family will never benefit from. If you cancel it after 2 to 3 years, all those payments are gone and you're left with nothing. Your life insurance should be a support system, not a stress system. Your life. A simple rule. If you feel pressure, guilt, or hesitation about affording a policy, that's your sign. Life insurance should fit comfortably into your monthly financial life, not squeeze the joy out of it. When your agent respects your budget, they respect you. When they ignore it, they're only respecting their commission. A real insurance professional begins every conversation with one goal: understanding you, your life, your finances, your goals, your responsibilities, your future. So when an agent jumps straight into selling before asking anything meaningful, that's a massive red flag. A good needs analysis should include questions like, do you have kids? Are you married? Do you rent or own? Do you have a mortgage? What debts would your family face? How much income would they need if you were gone? How long should that income last? Are you planning for retirement? What's your monthly budget? Are you supporting aging parents? Are you self-employed? Do you want temporary protection or lifelong protection? If an agent doesn't ask at least 10 to 15 thoughtful questions, they are not planning for your needs. They are planning a sale. Why is this so dangerous? Because without a proper needs analysis, you often end up with the wrong type of policy, too much coverage, paying too much, too little coverage, family unprotected. Riders, you don't need a premium you can't sustain. Terms that don't match your life, a policy that collapses when you need it most. A great agent behaves like a financial doctor, asking detailed questions before offering any prescription. A bad agent behaves like someone handing out medicine to strangers without diagnosis, without understanding, without responsibility. Your family deserves someone who takes the time to understand your life. If the agent isn't asking questions, that's not convenience, that's carelessness. And careless advice is the most expensive kind. The moment an insurance agent tells you something is guaranteed, your scam radar should go off immediately. You might hear lines like, guaranteed returns, guaranteed cash value growth, guaranteed investment performance, guaranteed your family will get this amount, guaranteed you'll make money. Here's the truth. Life insurance guarantees only one thing, the death benefit, as long as you keep the policy active. Everything else depends on how long you keep the policy, how it's structured, how the company performs, how your premium payments are maintained, what riders you added. The policies, built-in fees, loan activity for whole life. Bad agents use the word guaranteed as a weapon. They use it to create false confidence, the kind that stops you from asking questions. For example, some agents say whole life cash value is guaranteed, but forget to mention it grows extremely slowly for the first decade. Others promise guaranteed wealth without explaining the fees, caps, and limits inside the policy. And some promise guaranteed retirement income without explaining how taking loans from your cash value actually reduces your death benefit. A great agent will explain what is guaranteed, what is not guaranteed, how cash value actually works, what assumptions the illustrations use, what the realistic timeline looks like, what risks and limitations exist. The word guaranteed sounds comforting, but it can be dangerously misleading. When someone overpromises, they usually underdeliver. Your financial protection should be built on clarity, not illusions. So now you know the truth. Life insurance isn't confusing, it isn't scary, and it definitely isn't something that should be sold using pressure, fear, or manipulation. The real problem isn't insurance. It's the red flags, the shortcuts, the tricks, and the tactics used by agents who care more about commissions than families. But now you know exactly what to look for. The perfect for everyone lie, the skipped details, the pressure tactics, the misleading investment promises, the ignored budgets, the missing needs analysis, and the fake guarantees. When you understand these red flags, you take back your power. You protect your wallet, you protect your peace, and most importantly, you protect your family's future. Your life insurance should give you confidence, not anxiety. It should support your family, not strain your budget. It should be chosen with clarity, not pressure. And that's why InsureByte exists, to help you make the smartest, safest decision possible. If this video helped you, subscribe for honest, BS-free insurance education every week. Like the video if you learned something new. Drop your questions in the comments. I respond to as many as I can. Your future matters. Your family matters. And I'm here to help you protect both. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.